La alineación del Barcelona será...
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
So it's down to business here. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
He's not got that quite right. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Elise. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
Oh, that's such a good run.
Up he goes! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Kane actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Elise providing an outlet on that flank. Elise unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Zico. And it's Del Piero. Kimmich defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Guerrero. That'll be a throw. And it's Sané. Gets his pass away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Del Piero. There's the hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Luis Suarez. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Kimmich. And they've switched it over to the other side. He's shifting through the gears here. Bayern Munich have a free kick. So we're still where we started right now. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Zico will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lam. Now it's Del Piero. And it's Lam. Xavi. Now it's Messi. And Messi! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Kane, chance! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Bayern Munich had the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Musiala. Olise picks it up out wide. Cafu can get it clear. Out to the left it goes. Del Piero stood up well to him there. Del Piero goes steaming forward. And it's Ronaldinho. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Lam. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Del Piero really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Olise. Goretzka, who's set up one goal so far, finds himself unceremoniously floored. He's picked his way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nice physical challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Ronaldinho. Engages and forces him off the ball. This is promising. Olise. And we hit half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. Bayern Munich get the ball rolling for the second period. Laimer, Olise, now it's Laimer. Cafu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Sané, he has found Sané! Xavi. Zico. Beckenbauer. Cafu in with the challenge. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi. And it's Del Piero. Kimmich for Olise. Kimmich.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
No outsmarting him this time. Xavi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Olise. Laimer. Oh, it's played in. Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
And it's Sané. The most accurate pass. Messi. Zico. He is through here. And that should get the job done. Musiala. Kimmich. Musiala. Now Laimer. It's Kimmich. Goretzka. Sané looks to get on the end of this. Beckenbauer. And here's Zico. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Laimer tries to clear. Goretzka. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bayern Munich needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Musiala. Kimmich. He's found a way through.
That's going in strongly.
Zico. And it's Messi.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Oh, that's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
He's got away. Now it's Sané. Has a goal! And that is wildly off target.
Bayern Munich certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Ronaldinho será sustituido por el dorsal 7.
Barcelona are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Muscular approach does pay off here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Cafu. What a throw in. Neymar showing good feet. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Tries to get it clear. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Zico. Hits one! And that would have won it.
Platini really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Guerrero. Now it's Sané. Great defending, strong and determined.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Xavi proves too strong.
Bayern Munich have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
And it's Sané. Neymar. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Musiala. He's had it taken off him. And here's Suarez. Neymar. It's Neymar! Danger averted for now. And with that, the final whistle. Barcelona have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, it was engaging, if not an edge-of-your-seat encounter, and importantly, it offered the right result.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Se ha encontrado una niña morena con coletas de unos 5 años que lleva un vestido azul y dice haberse perdido. Se ruega a su abuelo que se ponga La alineación del Barcelona será...
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here, the followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And that gets things running. Good spot, he's seen the run. And that is as far as they're going to go. He's picked his way through. Now that's a fine challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, someone I can see as being very powerful in midfield, Peter, is Leon Goretzka. His build and strength being the obvious assets, but also the covering and the energy he puts into his game. That makes him the perfect foil to the more traditional central playmaker, and it's a role that he's often deployed in too.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Elise. Played back in. Goretzka, and he's played it back. The fullback is in acres of space here.
That's good defensive concentration.
Now it's Laimer. Big chance! They want to be quick to recover this. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, this looks sharp. Succumbs to the pressure. And the pass is intercepted. Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Kimmich. Musiala. Cafu. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Lovely feet. Cafu. That's been cut out, well played.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Out for a throw. Guerrero. Now it's Sané. And he skips past his man. No luck with that dink over the top. Cafu gets it clear. Just eases him off the ball. Sané.
That was lovely, that.
He has found the way through. Guerrero. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Del Piero. For Lahm. Del Piero. And it's Ronaldinho. Lahm is in a really good position. He's had a go! It was a good ball, that, played into his feet.
Well, the quality of the supply has been acknowledged. Shame, that's when the quality ended.
They've played it short. That is good strength. Cleared without hesitation. Bayern Munich are looking to go forward now. Laimer. Musiala. Now Laimer. Olise. Del Piero is the guilty party there. Laimer. Dyer. Kim Min-jae. Oh, good-looking ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. And it's Kane. Lovely bit of skill. And he's managed to get free. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, important interception. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Del Piero. Shot could be on. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Goretzka. And it's Guerrero. Sané. For Musiala. Sané. And it's Guerrero. He's played him through. Sané.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And we've reached half-time. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0.
sobre las líneas de autobuses que
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we're underway again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Xavi, Messi, Beckenbauer. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Guerrero. Cafu gets across to intercept that. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's certainly onside here. Oh, such a clever touch. Dyer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Olise. Musiala. Olise.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Kimmich. Zico, that's a sharp pass. Messi being hunted in packs.
Well, he's been hiding in plain sight, but the opposition have been blind to it until now.
Tries to get it clear.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
And that's an excellent interception. Spread it left. Ronaldinho looking to get on the end of this. Musiala. Musiala. Olise. Sané. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Sané. Very nicely done. Goes... heads it! It's in! Finally the breakthrough!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Lahm. Cannavaro. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Ronaldinho. Barcelona finding their passes.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Kane. Done delicately. That's a nicely measured pass. Nice interception, well timed. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Del Piero. Beckenbauer driving forwards. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Kimmich. Barcelona are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Zico will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Zico.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Kim Min-jae spots it and intercepts. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Luis Suarez. And it's Zico. And here's Messi. Sané. Kane. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Goretzka. And time is up. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all. It has come to that time when everything is starting to fall into place. This is a game of massive significance, potentially pivotal, very, very little margin for error. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Not the most accurate pass. Akliouche.
That's good play from him.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And it's Zico. Zico will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Zico! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Zakaria. So it is still 0-0. Akliush. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Zico. Zico running with the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Singo.
Monaco really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Gets his head to it! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Minamino. Now it's Zico. It's Zico! Goal! Barcelona! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. He's got tall. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Cafu. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Cannavaro. Caio Henrique promptly onto that, and that is that. Played out to the left flank. Pass is just off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Great hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Zakaria. And that's put paid to a promising move. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Zico! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Caio Henrique. Here's Zakaria. Now Singo. No way through. Great position here. Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Et les voici. Merci à tous d'accueillir nos joueurs.
Here we go again. Barcelona carrying a 1-goal lead. Akliush. Zakaria. He's had it taken off him. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's got away. It's a bolo! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
And it's Messi. And now the hit! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Succumbs to the pressure. Zico. Now it's Messi. Messi! Oh, that was wicked. A truly wicked effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Caio Henrique.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Minamino really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Barcelona are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Messi. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Caio Henrique. Minamino. Gets his pass away. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Kera. Minamino. Akliush. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Zakaria.
That's just playing it safe and simple. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing.
And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Suarez has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Singo. And Akliush. Xavi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Zico under intense pressure.
Well, he's a source of potential trouble, so tight marking just has to be done.
He is through here. Oh, it's come loose. Minamino! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Minamino really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner. Monaco showing a good level of intensity.
Now the finish! It's a loose ball. It's a really well-measured ball. Foot in, and he has been fouled there.
Changement.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, that's well spotted. Well, what about it? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation. He's shifting through the gears here. Big chance! It's loose. He's had a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
And it's been taken short. Drilled in low.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Akiush. That's a nicely measured pass. And it's Mbolo. He's in here! And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Caio Henrique picks it up from the goal kick. Caio Henrique. Minamino. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Neymar. Platini. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. It is the end of the road. The result simply not good enough. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Barcelona never...
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. And a header! That's a half-decent try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Iniesta. He's found the way through. Neymar! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and add to this lead.
Mount. Mount. Good running, strong and purposeful. Messi has it in a wide position. Oh, that's neat. Varane did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Garnacho. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Iniesta. And here's Suarez. Oh, it's Luis Suarez! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And it's Belletti. Great hit! And he hits the net! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. The action has already started.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Luis Suarez. There is the supremely talented Jack Wilshere. I wonder what sort of a role he's going to have here, Jim.
Well, he's very versatile, so I suspect he might play a combination of deep-lying midfielder, but also get forward and be a box-to-box presence.
Well, they say about him, a player with Spanish technique, but in English, lion heart.
Not a bad combination.
And now the breakaway. Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it...
Luis Suarez! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Great ball, hits one! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
La alineación del Barcelona será...
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Zico! Just off target.
Zico certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
Played out to the left flank. Sané. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Leroy Sané. He's one of the most fleet-footed players around, Peter, and a massive threat with the ball at his feet. He knows where the goal is too, and his finishing is both precise and very effective. He's going to add a real dynamism to this forward line, either looking for the through ball on the...
It's Luis Suarez! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Messi with the short one. Cafu tries a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Cafu has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Guerrero. And it's Sané. Goretzka. Sané was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Messi. Can he put it away?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Xavi. Now there's a fine ball. He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Bayern Munich are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Not the most accurate pass. Kimmich. And it's Kane. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And he's had a hit! Well, now it's oh, he's been caught napping! That's another chance! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Suarez at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Cannavaro is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning. Kim Min-jae. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, just skips past his... Has a go! And it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now this could be a chance. Really well taken goal. Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Musiala. Olise looking to get on the end of this. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here. No, he's not getting his way this time. Goretzka. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Messi. Musiala. 30 minutes gone. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's tried one! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! A finish of true class! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Driving through the middle. Olise. Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. They get a throw in. Goretzka. Guerrero. Sané. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Cafu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. But it's Ronaldinho. That's a little off target. Del Piero. Closing in on goal. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Lima. Kimmich. For Musiala. And it's Del Piero. Lam. Great ball, and he's in here. And the whistle goes for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Barcelona have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
Barcelona have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. And we're underway again. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Olise providing an outlet on that flank. Xavi. And it's Del Piero. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Dink through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Olise. Kane, and the shot! And the ball's come loose, struck first time. And that's wide.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Cafu, Guerrero promptly onto that, and that is that. Kimmich, Goretzka cuts out the pass. Kimmich. And it's Sané. Now Guerrero. And he skips past his man. Can he get away here? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Zico looking understandably energised after his goal. Kane. Musiala. Lima.
There they go, hunting again.
Xavi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Dyer. He's picked his way through. And it's Guerrero. Sané in acres of space out wide. Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Kane. That has been cut short. Zico. Luis Suarez under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Cafu. Zico. There's the shot! And he couldn't keep it down.
Barcelona just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Guerrero.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Musiala. He's in plenty of space here. Sané. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Cafu attempts a clearance. And it's Goretzka. No way through there. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Musiala. Olise. It's a goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Bayern Munich have a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. That is a great chance! Really well taken goal. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, what has happened here? Sané.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Messi será reemplazado por el dorsal 8,
Kim Min-jae.
Neymar.
Barcelona will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Lima, he's got away. Beckenbauer can get it clear. Platini, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Guerrero. Kim Min-jae. It's Kimmich. And it's Guerrero.
Such good technique.
Oh, delightful ball. Now the finish! It's in!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
A couple of changes then in quick succession. Nedved coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Bayern Munich playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Luis Suarez, oh, Zico! It's in!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
It's become a case of men against boys. Goretzka, Kimmich, Musiala. Oh, he's found support out wide. That is lovely. Bayern Munich have a free kick. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge and they're getting involved. Steady. Cafu getting this one clear. Platini.
6 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Nedved. Now it's Luis Suarez. Look at the space here. Sane. Guerrero. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And here's Zico. Well, that is one way to stop him. Xavi. Cafu kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Xavi. And that will be it. Barcelona can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Luis Suarez voted... Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heavy mix. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Caio Henrique. A corner it is then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. He has found the way through. Now there's the hit!
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be highly important. It's the one and only Philipp Lahm.
And what do you consider his greatest quality, Jim?
Well, it's hard to name just one because he's such an outstanding player on so many fronts, but I'd say his tactical nous, a man who can single-handedly turn defence into attack, and he's capable of playing anywhere on either flank. And when you add in the vision and creativity of a central playmaker, there's nobody else like him.
Del Piero, spread out to the left. He's found a way through. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach.
It's Zico! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Zico has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Caio Henrique. And it's Xavi. Steaming. He's had a shot! And that has been knocked clear. Referee's given a throw. Del Piero. Decent progress down the left. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Caio Henrique. Monaco were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Over to the left. There's the header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Del Piero. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Cannavaro. Zico. Akliush. Now Singo. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Messi! It's a loose ball. And it's Lahm. Xavi has created one goal already. Akliush. Here's Zakaria. Minamino. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And Del Piero! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Barcelona certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Del Piero! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. 21 seconds. That's what they can do to you.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Del Piero.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Suarez. Cafu. And it's Del Piero. And here's Ronaldinho. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal. And it had to be. And he's cut it out. Zakaria. And the ball's a good one here. And the first half is done. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. Here's the start of the second half. Oh, that's a key interception. Minamino. And he was quick to react. Akliush. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Shot could be on. Minamino! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
This is the time you need that pace.
Caio Henrique. Minamino looking to run onto it. Cafu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Zakaria. Barcelona are 2 up early in the second half. Minamino. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Zico has found the net here, of course. And it's Zico. Well timed, excellent interception. Del Piero does well to get it back. That's a fabulous... It's Ronaldinho! They are rampant! And they are cruising away. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. Zakaria. Now Singo. Zakaria. Del Piero. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Xavi! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Zakaria. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, that is real chance! Oh, taken with style. Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. A momentary lapse exploited with glee. Barcelona choosing to make the first change. Platini coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Changement en cours.
Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. So nearly the perfect ball. Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. And that has left him in a heap. Goes down, but nothing given. He's shifting through the gears here. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chance! And it's Zico. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And his big chance! One-on-one! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And Bolo. And it's Zico. Cantona shapes to shoot! No mistake! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Kira. Zakaria. The most accurate pass. Zakaria. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And now the breakaway. Xavi. Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Akliush. Singo. That's a throw. Defending was strong and firm. Oh, that's nice. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! He has spurned it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
And the header! Oh, what have we... That's another chance! And with that, the final whistle. Barcelona have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
From the manager's perspective,
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. And already we're underway here. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Lionel Messi, Peter. Now, there's a player who could make a mug out of anyone.
Plenty of examples of that, Jim.
Yeah, I remember when his former mentor was managing Germany's winning machine, a machine that had hammered Messi's side 7-0 on aggregate not too long before.
Very different story that night, though. 2 goals in 2 minutes, he was a bit special.
And a few doubts about him before the match on account of him not scoring in the previous couple of rounds. How wrong was that?
Messi. To Marquinhos. Drogba. Oh, what a mistake! Great position here. They just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Lam. Forlan simply refused to be outdone there. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Has a go! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now it's Eto'o. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And here's Bellingham. Well, they've got it again. And here's Drogba. And here's Messi. And the shot! Platini. Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. Nice sequence of passes, this. Pirlo. Lam. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Pirlo. Pirlo stood his ground strongly. Forlan.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Manchester United clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And here's Drogba. And here's Eto'o. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, that's fabulous. Pirlo. Pirlo! Now it's Forlan. And the ball's a good one here. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Bellingham. Just eases him off the ball. No way through there. Roberto Carlos. And it's Messi. And here's Forlan.
Milan certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Lahm. Oh, sweet feet. That is a brilliant interception.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Drogba puts his foot on the gas. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, well played. Pirlo. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Drogba. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Lahm.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Now it's Eto'o. And he's had it nicked away. So nearly the perfect ball. And there's the end of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period. Now the finish! It's in! They are right back in business!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And it played right into his path. Now it's Drogba, and he's managed to get... It's Drogba! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Drogba really ought to have made that count. He made all the right moves.
Stood up well to him there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Great ball, and he's in here. Platini. Bellingham. He's free. He has got space.
Milan have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
And it's Messi. And he's intervened well there. Looking for the run. Oh, what a... Tries a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Messi with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.607
Platini.
spettatori.
Pirlo. Bellingham gets a foot in here. Bellingham goes on a charge down the left.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Oh, it's come loose. He's had a hit! And he's following up! Oh, what has happened here?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
And here's Forlan. And it's Maicon. He's looking to set free a runner. Showing good feet. Marquinhos. He's going for goal! Magnificent! A finish right from the top draw! And again they hit the front!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead. Throw in.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 23. Lascia il campo per il numero 22. Ronaldinho.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And he's been shifted off it. Ronaldinho.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's a nicely measured pass.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And the finish! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Xavi spots it and intercepts. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Messi. Great hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? Xavi powering forward here. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Manchester United can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Oh, well played, well played. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and...
Hits one! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Manchester United have their second corner now.
Numero 19, Neymar.
And it's been taken short. Big chance! Neymar. And it's Ronaldinho. Fiddles it through. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. That's really well cleared. Xavi. And that's that. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. So, Jim, how do you reflect on... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costacurta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them, and his tact
Quickly taken. Mike, can he put it away? Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Turns and chance! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
It's a huge moment for the game and a shocking moment for him personally, but it happened at the best possible time. This is recoverable.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Bellingham. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. There's the shot! Oh, sweet feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Messi. Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Pressure stays on. It is a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Messi plays it short. Xavi! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Costacurta. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. That is ended up in no man's land. Bellingham is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more.
And Messi! Decent enough try.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
And here's Messi. Lam. For Xavi. And it's Drogba. Eto'o, he's had a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. Xavi! Good strike, quite an alarm. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Platini. Played back in. Picked out brilliantly. It's Drogba! And more, and more, and more. And they're at it again in double quick time. A case now of complete control. Rice. Good running, strong and purposeful. Messi wins the duel this time. And it's Drogba. Oh, good ball, and this looks fallen! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop. Shapes to shoot! It goes to show he is human after all.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Platini. And here's Drogba.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Maicon. Marquinhos. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, this is a canny finish! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Forlan controlled that with such ease and really ought to have followed it up with a goal.
Manchester United have their second corner now. And that has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lovely bit of skill. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and...
It's Drogba! Into the arms of the goalkeeper. Drogba.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Messi tries a shot! He scored! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Forlan. Drogba. They played right into his path. He's one-on-one. Decent hit. Oh, taken with style. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving it.
And we hit half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Milan have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
Milan have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. Here we go again then. Roberto Carlos. Showing great feet there. And he's had a hit! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
So their fourth corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Cannavaro. Messi in acres of space out wide. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Got a shot away! They've got to be quick to recover this. Messi. Now it's Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rice makes the interception. Maicon. And here's Drogba. Messi. Real chance! It's there! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Manchester United playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Cafu. Eto'o. Messi gets into some space. He's got the shot away! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Forlan. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's picked his way through. And he was alert to it. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net.
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Manchester United got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. And here's Drogba. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, shooting chance! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Milan just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear. Oh, great feat, that.
Roberto Carlos. He is through here. Keeper's ball. Messi on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
Well, I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a third.
He looks a really hungry player right now. Couldn't squeeze it through. Cannavaro. Platini. Platini. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, the ball's come, Luke. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And there's green grass ahead of him. There's no flag. Here comes the corner.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 23. Viene sostituito con il numero 22.
Corner number 3 coming up. Spread out to the left. Now the finish! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Corner number 4 coming up here. Messi goes short. Great defending, strong and determined. And now they can spring out of defence. Just eases him off the ball. What a throw in.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10. Messi. Numero 9. Pirlo.
And that's definitely not his best.
Numero 19.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Eto'o! Goal! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Well, this is surely their last chance. Roberto Carlos, he's shifting through the gears here. And it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance to finish. Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's got away. Forlan proves it's Forlan! Oh, impressive strike. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Now it's Drogba. Neymar. Rice. Now that looks a decent ball. Always onto this. And he's managed to get free. Nedved gets across to Inter. And the referee brings it to a close. Milan pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this. Big chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. So it's going to be another corner. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. He's had a shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Look, they don't come much better in terms of ball striking. It deserved a better result than that.
Messi! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Manchester United are already chasing... And the shot! Oh, taken with style! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Drogba, and the finish! They've scored! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Manchester United, can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's a throw. Messi takes... And Messi! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! He's got himself an absolute peach. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And it's another really good show of character. I love
Ito! Goal, Milan! And again they hit the front.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. Roberto Carlos. He's picked his way through. Oh, what a climb! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Roberto Carlos cuts it out. And it's Drogba. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Bellingham. Cafu kept his eye on it, and he's there. Drogba. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Messi. Chance to finish. No mistake. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And the shot's on here. Pirlo gets a foot in here. And now the hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Out to the right. Messi. Great pressure, plenty of it. He's found a way past. And here's Drogba. And it's Maicon. Oh, he's in! Oh, good ball, shots on. He's had a hit! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Platini looking to penetrate opposition lines. Roberto Carlos and Marquinhos. Bellingham. And it's Messi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Bellingham.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
Cannavaro
recupero.
wins the duel this time. Platini. Roberto Carlos. He's found a way through. That's a little off target. Now it's Drogba. He won't be happy with that one. And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Milan head into half-time 2 up, but goals flying in at both ends. There is little safety in that lead. And the second half gets underway. Rudiger. Now Costa Curta. Bellingham. Now it's Roberto Carlos. He's got away. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! The second half off to a spectacular start. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Drogba really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
It's Drogba! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Drogba actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Milan have their third corner. Messi with the short one. Well read, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. And no, that was never going to make it. He could be in here. He's shifting through the gears here. Cafu. And it's Drogba. In with the challenge. And he was quick to react. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Drogba. There's the shot! It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And with that, oh, he's been caught on it here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
No way through. Messi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rudiger cuts out the pass. Now it's Drogba. Pirlo. Platini. Pirlo. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bellingham, the puppet master, looking to pull the strings. And the pass is intercepted. Platini. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And there's green grass ahead of him. Drogba, he's got the shot away! Goal, Milan! And they're back in front!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Al 73esimo minuto, numero 4. Drogba! Sostituzione per il Milan, numero 23, lascia il campo per il numero 22, Ronaldinho.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Milan get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
A lot of space ahead of him. Could be danger here. Roberto Carlos. Tries to get it clear. And it's Xavi. Looking tidy in possession here.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
No, that's been intercepted. Oh, this looks sharp. He's cut it out. Nedved. Now it's Drogba. Oh, he's found support out wide. Messi. Roberto Carlos herring after the ball here. Marquinhos gets rid without... Ronaldinho! Gilberto Silva. Very much into the last knockings. And he's managed to get free.
Manchester United have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Oh, what a ball! It's Xavi! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Nedved. Eto'o. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oh, that's fabulous. He's tried one! And time is up. Milan can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Drogba claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, it's a win that came as a result of an ideal start, Peter. A high-octane start at that, and they set the tone and never really let go, as good as it can get.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.